My name is Tinubu. I'm the co-founder of 245 Creative Agency, along with my sister who's in the crowd collecting content for us. Basically, 245 Creative Agency on one end is a creative agency and on the other end is a talent management firm. So we are in a very unique position to be able to work with influencers, creators, and to be able to advocate for them. We've had several clients in the years that are influencers and we've matched them with brands. I think in terms of what I've noticed is you can't cheat the influencers anymore. You can't cheat creators. They're learning from their international counterparts. There's more information that is at them. There are people like me, agents that they're assigned to, who can advocate for them, who can negotiate on their behalf, who can match them with the right brands. So I'm finding that creators like yourself are becoming more knowledgeable. They're hiring teams, they have legal teams, they have accountants, they have their managers. So when brands are trying to find ways to work with them, they usually find that, I've had brands come to me and say, why is it so difficult to work with? Because it's her career. She's taking it very serious. And everyone that's worked with me knows that I don't mess around when it comes to money. So I'm always making sure that creators are well taken care of and are constantly advocating for them. Our firms constantly advocating for them.
Thank you very, very much for that. I love to hear that. And I'm sure that hopefully you share a bit of it. Yeah. So just to throw the next question to you, as someone who owns an agency as well, working with this collaborators, it's a good one. But we're also at the time of a space where the digital world is constantly evolving. I remember last year there was Thread. Everybody, I wrote back then they opened it, I was on Thread. And you know why? I was there because everybody is going there. So the space is evolving. And because it's evolving, every collaborator, every influencer, they're trying to re-strategize. You as an agency are also trying to re-strategize. So I want to know, as this space is evolving, as someone who owns an agency, what would you say, or what steps do you think you have taken as regards collaboration that has stood out for you as this evolution is going on?
That's a very interesting question. I think I will start like this.
Yes, please.
Okay, so my name is Sophia Adeshe. I'm a magazine publisher and a media and PR professional. I lead the team 7 Media Africa. Interestingly, we started 7 Media Africa as a magazine publication company. And at that time when we started, I understood the impact of using known faces, of collaborating with known faces. So at the very inception of the magazine, we had Mr. Nate grace the cover of the magazine. Maybe it used to be very popular those days, back 2013, 2014. And we evolved into using other celebrities like Yemi Alade, like Shelishe, and Indiga, and all of that. Even at the inception of the magazine, when we did not have the money, we understood that for us to get that wide readership and viewership, it was important that we collaborate with such people. And quickly, I also understood the impact of networking, looking within your circle or outside your circle, to foster collaborations. Because at the very inception, we didn't have the money for that, but then we had relationship capital, which we leveraged on. And it's interesting that as far back as 2013, 2014, known faces, celebrities, now we call creators and influencers, have always had an impact on consumer behavior. And it's just so interesting to see how far we've evolved from that time. I was speaking with Angel, who is a very close sister to me, and we've been really tight, way back. And there was just something about Angel, even before she's now an internet sensation. You could tell from the way she moved every time. She was always well put together. Like she had done a deep introspection of who she is, and you will see it reflect, and the way she carries herself, and what she wears, and all of that. And look at her today. So it's just interesting to see how the space has evolved over a period of time. And again, I was studying, I said, that's how you were just reading for passion. You never knew that, it was going to get to a time where you're being paid millions for this, because Recently, we collaborated together on a project for a client of ours, Megan Castle. She had just released a piece of the collection, and the collection was about resilience, women, and all of that. And when we were speaking about the digital creators who work with, our name popped up, right? Because she speaks the values of the brand and for that particular collection. We had her on board. It was a fantastic collaboration. But what I see and I find very interesting within the digital creative space is that we're not moving from a transactional content marketing to a more transformational content marketing. So content creators are not just about, I want to sell, I want to sell, I want to sell. Or brands likewise, not just about I want to sell, I want to sell. So that's transformational leading in the conversation and how they doing their content, how they get practicing their followers, right? Aside from their needs, maybe flash or skills, maybe whatever. But we need to see that they build impact within their community. Even what's the name of this popular American, the one with the great chef. You see everything is doing even at his events. We see all the collaborations happening in that space and how people are just more focused on transformation than just being transactional. And that's something that I think I really love about how the space has evolved so far.
Thank you very much. Let's give a round of applause. One thing I all that you have said, I think one thing I was able to see through the fact, I think for what you said, it leads more towards the influencer now. So as the space is evolving, right, and times are changing, don't leave the work to the agencies to say, okay, they won't find you if you have not evolved with time. So as things are evolving in digital space, also polish your craft, re-strategize, get better. So that when this evolution has happened, you are noticeable and you are matched up with that time. I hope I got that. Please give me a round of applause. Thank you very much. Okay, so that's I love your tie, I love your suits, I love the shades, you look clever. Alright, so I want to ask you now, when it comes to collaborating with influencers, right, there's this general debate or general perception that is there because they have numbers. There's a combat between having numbers and being able to give value. So as someone who is a creative director, you most likely have worked, if not for yourself, on behalf of brands, to scout for influencers or scout for people to collaborate with. My question to you is, and I mean, this is after a quick introduction into what you do, is it really about the numbers? Because do you want the numbers because the numbers give you the engagement and the reach, or you will go for people that are not so number-ish, but that they do the work and they give value?
Fashion stylist, fashion and also philanthropy. This was